Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're leaving behind the bright lights of New York City to uncover the state's most haunting ghost towns. We'll explore places where time stands still and nature reclaims what was once alive with people and stories. Each stop reveals a unique mystery. Villages swallowed by forests, towns abandoned by industry, and communities lost to tragedy. These aren't just ruins, they're monuments to dreams, loss, and resilience. If you're passionate about preserving forgotten history, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's step into the silence and listen to the whispers of New York's past. Our first stop is Doodletown, on the edge of Bear Mountain State Park. Once home to over 70 families, now only stone foundations and lonely cemeteries remain, slowly overtaken by forest. In the 1920s, the state began buying up land for the park, and by the 1960s, the last residents had left. Plaques and gravestones are all that's left, marking where homes and lives once stood. Doodletown's story is now whispered by the wind, a haunting lullaby for a town lost to time. Deep in the Adirondacks lies Tahawus, a ghost town born from iron and titanium mining. The original settlement, McIntyre, failed, but World War II brought new life when titanium was discovered. National Lead Industries built a company town. Homes, school, store, post office, all revolving around the mine. As the mine expanded, it encroached on the town itself. In the 1960s, the entire community was relocated, houses and all, to Newcomb. What's left are abandoned buildings and the scars of the open-pit mine, surrounded by wilderness. Walking through Tahawus, you find rusted equipment and empty houses, as if the workforce vanished overnight. The contrast between industrial decay and natural beauty is striking. Tahawus is a stark reminder that even the most permanent-seeming places can vanish when their purpose is gone. The clouds still split over the mountains, but the town below is just a memory. Here, history and nature collide in haunting silence. Let's continue to a place where tragedy, not industry, emptied a neighborhood. Next stop, Love Canal. 13. Love Canal. In Niagara Falls is a ghost town, poisoned by an environmental disaster. In the 1940s, Hooker Chemical dumped 21,000 tons of toxic waste into an abandoned canal, then sold the land for $1. Homes and a school were built atop the chemicals. For decades, families lived unaware of the danger. In the late 1970s, toxic waste surfaced, causing health crises, birth defects, cancers, miscarriages. Residents, led by Lois Gibbs, fought for answers and national attention. Today, empty streets and fenced-off lots mark the site, a suburban ghost town. Benson Mines, once the world's largest open-pit iron mine, is now a sprawling industrial graveyard in the Adirondacks. Massive rusting structures rise from the landscape, silent reminders of a booming industry that fueled World War II. The mine's closure in the 1970s left thousands unemployed and the region scarred. Nature is slowly reclaiming the site. Vines climb steel beams, trees grow through concrete, and sunlight streams through broken roofs. The residential community merged with nearby Star Lake, but the industrial core was left to rot. Exploring Benson Mines feels post-apocalyptic, a battle between man-made might and the relentless force of nature. It's a powerful symbol of America's boom and bust industrial cycle. The people moved on, but the skeletons of their labor remain. Benson Mines stands as a monument to ambition, loss, and the passage of time. Now, let's visit the birthplace of a ghost town. 11. We're at the original Adirondack Iron Works, or McIntyre, the first ghost town on this site. Founded in 1826, the remote location and transportation challenges doomed the venture, despite the rich iron ore. The majestic stone blast furnace still stands, a testament to the pioneers' determination. The village faded away by 1857, leaving only scattered foundations and the furnace, now surrounded by forest. This site is steeped in history. Theodore Roosevelt was here when he learned he'd become president. The furnace is a stoic monument to ambition, failure, and the relentless passage of time. Exploring here, You feel the struggle and hope of those who tried to tame the wilderness. The Adirondack Ironworks paved the way for later industry, even as nature reclaimed it. It's a quiet, contemplative ruin, a silent eulogy for a forgotten dream. Next, we leave the mainland for a forbidden island. North Brother Island in New York City's East River is a ghost island with a tragic past. Once home to Riverside Hospital, it quarantined patients with deadly diseases. Its most famous resident, Typhoid Mary, spent her final years here. The island also witnessed the General Slocum disaster in 1904, when over 1,000 perished just offshore. After World War II, it briefly housed veterans, then became a failed rehab center for teens before being abandoned in 1963. For 60 years, nature has reclaimed the island. Buildings collapse under vines, and it's now a bird sanctuary. The crumbling hospital wards and rusted beds tell stories of isolation and sorrow. Today, it's off limits, a rare glimpse into a world where human suffering has given way to wild beauty. North Brother Island is a true ghost island, haunted by history, watched over by wildlife. Let's return to the Adirondacks for our final stop. 10. Our last stop is Garnet, New York, a former gemstone mining town and one of the state's best-preserved ghost towns. Founded in the 1870s, Garnet was built around mining industrial-grade garnets. At its peak, 200 people called it home, braving harsh winters and isolation. The town declined as mining profits fell and residents left for easier lives. Today, wooden homes, a school, and a general store still stand, many with original furnishings. Volunteers and historical societies have lovingly preserved Garnet, opening it to visitors in summer. Walking its main street feels like stepping into the past, a living museum of resilience and community. Garnet is a ghost town not of tragedy, but of a simple, hard-working life, beautifully preserved. It's a poignant end to our journey, a true gem of the Adirondacks. That's the end of our journey through New York's forgotten ghost towns. From Doodletown's forest ruins to Garnet's preserved homes, each place reveals a hidden chapter of history. If you enjoyed this exploration, please subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us uncover more lost stories. Stay curious and keep seeking out the silence where history lingers. Until next time, thanks for watching.